Top 5 redraw out of each heat race. Top 4 out of each heat race will go to the Cash Dash, and your SportMod Cash Dash is $400 $200 to win the Cash Dash. And the first green flag of the season is underway as we hammer down to turns 1 and 2. Hang on, contact between the top two. Josh Apple, the 65J, and Nate Albrandt got together that time, and Alec Fett drops down to the inside line here out of turn number 4. It is Albrandt leading on lap number 1. So Albrandt leading, Alec Fett hanging tough on the inside. Track promoter Trent Chin talking to the drivers at the drivers meeting, saying the track in better shape heading into tonight than last year, and certainly continue to working on improvements to the speedway. And I think some of that hard work starting to pay off here a little bit. Alec Fett was alongside there for a couple laps of Josh Apple. Apple with the better of that battle right now. Alec Fett going to peek to the inside. The battle raging on for second and third. Fourth is Choder. Fifth is the 30 machine of Matthew Hansen out of Clemmy. Nate Albrandt continues to lead. Alec Fett still trying to hunt down second place driver Josh Apple as we go to 1 and 2. If you're trying to log on at home and follow live timing and scoring on My Race Pass, well, we won't have it tonight. Had a little issue with the transponder loop. We'll get that fixed for next week. Lineups, of course, on myracepass.com and the My Race Pass app. But we'll have the live timing and scoring in a much better spot, hopefully, for next week. White flag in the hand of Kevin Long, our chief starter here tonight, as Nate Albrandt has legged it out by nearly half a straightaway. Here in the late stages, Albrandt started up front and holding off all challengers thus far out of Clear Lake, Iowa. Nate Albrandt will round the bend for the final time. And Albrandt will post the win. Josh Apple, Alec Fett, Nate Choder, and Matthew Hansen, the rest of the top 5. Holsey, maybe? Forgive me, I have not seen that name before. So Storm Holtz in the 7 from Airedale, Iowa, will start shotgun on the field. Appreciate everybody in the house here at the Hancock County Speedway, and everybody tuning in on IMCA.TV and Advantage Racing TV, the official broadcast partners of the Hancock County Speedway, as the 5J of Jacob Tashney out of Burt riding the outside right now and legging it out on the back straightaway. Prescott second. It's Kevin Fish trying to come right through the middle. We were 3 deep for a minute. Charlie Stevens had some pretty good speed last night in Algona and put him nearly 4 across here on lap number 1. So Prescott still second. Devin Fish trying to turn the double play down the back straightaway. And he's got a dead heat right now at Dustin West out of Radcliffe, Iowa. As it's the 5J out in front. Tashney your leader. West second. Fish third. Mad scramble between a pair of Algona drivers. Charlie Stevens and Colby Fett. Ken Hoagland trying to get up in the mix as well. Tashney stinking up the joint, but from second on back, a dandy 4 across battle at times with Devin Fish in that second spot. To the back straightaway we go. I told you Charlie Stevens had some speed last night at the Kasuth County Speedway, and he just rung up Devin Fish, hauling down the back chute. And he will set his sights on race leader Jacob Tashney. Boy, Tashney looking strong in the red hot rod. As Fish and Wes now locked up in a wheel-to-wheel battle with Colby Fett keeping an eye on them. Laps evaporating. It is Jacob Tashney by a little better than a half straightaway on Charlie Stevens. Daniel West taking the inside line. Fish able to ring him up. Colby Fett trying to get one more position. As you got to make the top 5 to get the redraw. Top 4 to the cash dash. And it's Jacob Tashney here under the white flag. So we will pick up Tashney on the back straightaway. Has been in command of this one from the get-go. And rounding the bend for the final time, Jacob Tashney strong here tonight. Will post heat race number 2, Charlie Stevens second. And the Fish, Fett, and West the rest of the top 5. Row number 3 will be Jeremy Mills in the 10, Jake McBurney in the 82. And your final row here tonight in the Doug Studer Farms Cash Dash will be Cody Laney in the 5L. Hold on, wrong ones. Give me a minute. I was not well prepared to be down here. SportMods, I'll get the right one. Wasn't even looking. Nate Albrecht, Jacob Tashney, row number 1. Josh Apple, Charlie Stevens, Alec Fett, Devin Fish, Nate Choder, Colby Fett. Your starting lineup, Cash Dash underway. So Nate Albrecht quick to the top spot. Tashney settling into second. As you've got Devin Fish in the 12 there, trying to make it 3 across to turns 3 and 4. And Fish had to back out of it. Charlie Stevens going to hang on the third as well as turns 1 and 2. And hold the phone in turns 1 and 2. Alec Fett gets around. Looks like we will stay under the green flag. It is still Nate Albrecht trying to hold up his end of a possible clean sweep. And the Hancock County Speedway was your heat race winner. Marching here tonight out in front of Jacob Tashney. Settled down here in our cash dash, Nate Albrecht, Jacob Tashney, Charlie Stevens, Colby Fett, Devin Fish. The top 5 here thus far. In the Doug Studer Farms Cash Dash. Looks like we're halfway through this one. SportMod's competing for a $200 top spot in the Cash Dash here tonight. Still Nate Albrecht, your leader is Colby Fett right now. Colby Fett starting to inch a little closer to Charlie Stevens. Stevens had to ease onto the throttle. Colby Fett will peek to the inside. Give the nod to Colby Fett. He is now up to third. Does he have enough time with 2 to go? Well, probably not, but Colby Fett still legging it out. Charlie Stevens going to fight back to the inside. Those two may still get Tashney. Tashney under attack on the back straightaway. So Tashney losing a spot, and Colby Fett, does he have some late race heroics? He is within a car heading to turn number 1. Colby Fett is right there. Nate Albrecht has had his way. Colby Fett passing 3 cars to get to where he is right now. Going to add another. How about Colby Fett, your leader late in this one? On a turn number 4, he slides up the banking. Checkered flag is out. Colby Fett will win it. Fett will win. Albrecht second. Tashney, Stevens, and Devin Fish the rest of your top 5. Well, just when we thought there was going to be no passing in this one, those last 3 laps, this thing started to go.
Yeah, I was just hanging up because you never know how some of these go. But I got the feature tonight. Not much time to get it ready, but I just hung back and I just everybody started slipping up, so we went for it.
Well, you went for it. The old promoter over here said I was supposed to ask you, what do you think of the track so far?
Oh, it's terrible. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's actually really good. I love this track. You can diamond it. You can slide people. I mean, it's awesome. And I'd like to thank Doug Studer for doing this for us.
Did he already give you the cash to say that or what?
Oh, I got it, yeah.
I'm kidding. Good run here tonight. Good luck in the A-Main.
Thank you.
How about a hand? Colby Fett winning your SportMod Cash Dash. All Brandon Choder, row number 1. Fish Stevens, row 2. West and Apple, row number 3. 15 laps the racing distance. And on to turn 4, time to gas them up. We're underway. Northern SportMods will fire them off for turn number 1. On the break, Choder gets a good drive through the middle part of turns 1 and 2. Puts a few car links on Albrandt and Stevens, who are pretty much in a side-by-side battle right now as we are stair-step 4 across for 4th on back for a moment out of the north side of the Speedway. Albrandt the leader, Charlie Stevens migrating his way all the way to the top side as he is disposed of Nate Albrandt. And Charlie Stevens, we talked about it earlier, showed speed a little bit last night, certainly, and tonight looking to capitalize here as well. The 81 machine of Charlie Stevens out of Algona, Iowa in the second spot, and Colby Fett making some inside magic work right now. The 00 up into the top 4, side by side amongst the top 4. Here we go to turn number 1. Charlie Stevens trying to slide up in front of Nate Choder. He'll get it done. Choder has to fall into lockstep on the back straightaway. Stevens, Choder the top 2. We stay under the green flag, and it is Charlie Stevens, your new race leader. As we head to 1, Nate Albrandt is going to have all he wants from Colby Fett. Is Albrandt going to have to try and dig deep upstairs? Colby Fett, the Clocky Motorsports, Lake Mills Motorsports 00 couldn't quite slide up in front of Nate Choder that time. Put Colby Fett out of the top 3. Boy, Stevens trying to run like a scalded dog right now, because with that 00, Colby Fett gets to the top 2. The race might be on for the top spot. Fett took it deep, put the 00 up another spot. Colby Fett out of the top 2. Josh Apple swings to the inside, and another battle inside the top 5. Apple, Albrandt waging war. Alec Fett trying to run him down. That is 4th, 5th, and 6th on the back straightaway. As Albrandt still. And Albrandt to the inside, I should say that time. He picked up a spot. There's a mad scramble. 4th, 5th, and 6th. They're going to run down maybe Nate Choder here in a couple laps. And don't look now. We got a battle for the lead brewing. Colby Fett is right there out of turn number 4 at the cross sticks halfway home. 8 laps in and 7 to go. It is Colby Fett running the middle groove. Charlie Stevens upstairs, and Stevens now knows he's got company. Colby Fett peeking to the inside. Fett not able to complete the pass, leaves plenty of room for Charlie Stevens. Still the back half of SportMod A main to go. Next, Colby Fett will size up that 81 car. Charlie Stevens started 4th. Colby Fett started on the outside of row number 4. And Fett gave ground a lap ago, and now he's going to have to steadily march his way a little closer to the rear deck lid of Charlie Stevens. Boy, Stevens keeping his momentum up, and Colby Fett is right there. We are side by side down the back straightaway. Fett with a big move. You got a new leader on a turn number 4. Colby Fett now your leader going to 1. So Fett your leader. Stevens trying to run him back down. Not going to be easy here the rest of the way, as you've got 3 lap cars. Then in a couple laps will be dead ahead of your race leader, Colby Fett. Fett out in front, Stevens second, then Alec Fett third, Nate Choder fourth, and Josh Apple the rest of the top five. Colby Fett knows he's got 3 lappers, all in the upper groove, where he is quick right now. Everybody kind of leaning against that cushion with a green flag held high, 2 to go. So a pair of laps remaining. You've seen Fett move down to that middle groove that he used to make some maneuvers earlier, able to make some passes there, and I think testing the waters in case on this last lap as the white flag will fly on the home straightaway. Just in case Colby Fett's going to have to move down a line, he will do so as he's got Kramer to the outside, safely past him. Stevens will have to contend with that car, and Colby Fett down to the inside, as is Stevens out of turn number 4. It'll be checkered flag in the front straightaway. Colby Fett will win it. Stevens second. Alec Fett will complete the top 3, and Nate Choder will round out your top 4.